Hi, I'm Megan, and this is my knitting vlog, Properly Meg. I'm new to this, obviously. This is my first video. I don't have any fancy equipment or anything, so this is probably going to be very low-key. I'm doing this for fun because I love watching knitting vlogs. I'm a little addicted, and I thought why not do it for myself? So I don't know how to edit videos. I don't know really what I'm doing. So thank you for watching, and let's just jump into the yarn. Okay, so my first project. These are my January socks. I have one done. I got one done in January. And as you can tell, it's May 12th, 13th, no, May 13th today. And all I've gotten done, well, I'm almost done. I'm more than halfway done with the second one. See, here's there it is. I've got the foot mostly done. I think I've got 23 rounds left of the foot before I start the toe. So my goal is to have this finished by next week. The yarn is from You Knit I Dye on Etsy. I love it because it reminded me of Lisa Frank, and I really just love the bright colors. Speaking of other socks that I'm embarrassed that I have not finished. These are for somebody. These are for my sister. And her husband is allergic to wool, so I had to use this. What is this? Makes a Pair, Perfect Pair, whatever this is. She found it on closeout at Michael's. It's wool free. Color is Jungle Land. But this first sock has nicely self-striped. And I'm down to the toe pretty much. I need to try it on my foot. That was some of my hair. There we go. Need to try it on my foot and make sure it's got enough foot. But this is the first sock, and I started it November. Yeah. So that's another sock. I've got three socks. This is for my husband, and it's actually tangled up into stuff. This is the second sock here. And I was using the Rye Light pattern. I think that's what it's called, off of Ravelry. I'd have to look it up. But as you can see, I've kind of forgotten how the pattern goes, and I need to look it up. And I've forgotten where I am in this. I think I have it written down somewhere. I'm very unorganized with my yarn. So that's my socks of shame. My goal is to, starting once I finish this sock and maybe this sock. I think I might finish these two socks, and then I'm going to start where every day for 30 minutes I work on a sock. Or in 30 minutes chunks, so that I'm keeping track of how long it's actually taking me to finish a sock, because I start and stop so much I have no clue. Have no clue how fast I am at sock knitting. So for that, I'm either going to use this Emma's yarn in Golden Hour, or the Palmer Yarn Company has this beautiful set with all these beautiful colors in it. It's a sock block set, and I've had this yarn for a while, and I love it. And I don't know which one I'm going to use because these are both beautiful, and I want to knit socks with both of them. Well, they're going to both be a pair of socks eventually, one day. I just don't know which I'm going to do next. So feel free to comment if you watch this. Finally, this is going to be like a 4-minute video. Finally, I am working on a scrap shawl. I'm using the Tortuga shawl pattern. I'm going to have to get better at looking at my patterns and whatnot. But this is what it looks like so far. This is more of Emma's yarn. This has silk in it. I had used this is what I have left. So it's a pretty good size left. I had done a little cowl, a seed stitched cowl, and it turned out pretty good. And I have all this yarn left over. And I'm like, So I was like, it will work up real quick. And it's not working up real quick. But I'm a slow knitter. I'm faster at crochet. Probably should have crocheted a shawl. Oops. And I'm going to have to redo this video, I bet you. This is take one. And finally, the final thing I have to show off is my Mother's Day. And I don't actually have children. I have 2 cats, Pyro and Beans, or Tina Bina is her full name, but we call her Beans. And so it was last year I started teasing my husband that I never get anything from the children for Mother's Day. And he got me a Best Cat Mom mug. And so this year, Jimmy Beans had a special Mother's Day sets going on. And I teased him, oh, the cats haven't got me their Mother's Day yet. And he got me a set. So this is the card that came with it. Please let us do all the quality assurances we can, Mama. Love, Buddy and Beans. That's their nicknames, Buddy and Beans. They like to, especially Pyro, the big male cat, he likes to make biscuits on anything, and he'll sleep on anything I make. Now, if I make it for him, he's not going to sleep on it. He won't touch it to save his life. But if it's something I'm making for someone else or for myself, he's going to be all over it. And so we joke around that he's doing quality assurances. And so this is for my babies. It's the Madeline Tosh set in the purples. I still have to figure out which way to go with this. And it is beautiful. And it has scissors. I'm always, here, this way, scissors. I'm always running out of scissors. I don't know if anyone else has that problem, but I can never find my scissors. And I've got so many pairs and so many little Notions bags, and I still can't find them. Whenever I need them, they have disappeared out of my Notions bag. And so it came with a pattern with this Paris à Midi, which I'm actually going to use the pattern that came with the yarn. I'm newer to knitting, so this intimidates me. I'm knitting socks, and so part of me feels like if I can do socks, I can do anything. And part of me is like, that looks complicated. It looks gorgeous, but complicated. And so I'm going to try that. When I start that, I don't know. Like I said, I've got all these socks, and I've got socks on the brain. So anyway, that's all I've got for this week. It's very short, sweet. I might start adding a little bit more next week. Hopefully there will be some finished projects. And maybe I'll figure out how to do this better. So thanks for watching.